Good day, everyone. My name is Somilankabi, and I'm currently enrolled in the module Becoming a Professional Teacher, which is BPT1501. Today, I'll be presenting an educational tool that I believe can make teaching and learning more fun, interactive, and effective in a grade 7 classroom. As a student teacher, I want to ensure that every learner is engaged, feels supported, and understand the concept being taught. One of the ways I plan to do that is by using quizzes and digital presentation as key tools in my teaching strategy. Let's say I've just finished teaching a topic in natural sciences, in this case, photosynthesis. I'll explain to my learners how plants make their own food using sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water, and how this process is vital for the life on Earth. On my teaching, I'd use colorful diagrams, storytelling, and real life examples, like what happens to a plant if it doesn't get sunlight, to make the lesson engaging. But how do I know if they really understood? Now, this is where my first educational tool comes in, and I think we all know of it or have an understanding or an idea of it because it is the quiz. After the lesson, I would hand out short and fun quizzes to test their understanding. This could be done individually on a paper, collaboratively on a board, or even digitally using an online quiz tool. Let me demonstrate a quick sample quiz I would use in class. So this one I will show you on the screen. The quiz type of quiz I would use. It's a short one, but let us see the quiz. Now this is a small demonstration of the quiz. This is how I would do a quiz after teaching a lesson to get whether my students are understanding what I have taught them. And I would usually hand them papers, or they would write on board, or I'll just display on a whiteboard and they would write down their answers to make education more fun and engaging. So, as the learners complete the quiz, I can walk around and observe and see where there might be an understanding or a misunderstanding. If I see most of the learners got the questions, maybe question 3 wrong, I know I need to reteach and clarify that part. In addition to quizzes, I would also implement digital presentation to reinforce learning. For example, after teaching a lesson, I'd show learners a short video or an animated slide showing the process of photosynthesis. This makes the lesson usually rich and fun, usually easier to remember to the learners that I'm teaching because they have seen the demonstration of photosynthesis on a video or an animation. What I have observed about young learners today is that they are more engaged when it comes to screens. Showing them what I taught using technology helps the connect theory to visual and strengthens their understanding. Now I'm going to tell you why I believe this tool works. I believe quizzes are not just a test, they are tools for reflection, feedback, and reinforcement. They help identify learning gaps, encourage active participation, boost memory and recall, and make learning fun. So now when this tool is combined with digital presentation, they turn traditional classroom into an exciting space for discovery and collaboration. In conclusion, as a further professional teacher, I believe that interactive quizzes and digital media are a powerful tool to keep learners engaged, motivated, and successful in their classroom. These tools are easy to implement for learners and give me the insight I need to support every learner on their journey. Because my job as a teacher is to make sure that every learner in the classroom is comfortable in learning and they actually grasp the content that I'm teaching and they go out having the understanding of what was taught in classroom in a more fun and engaging way. I believe quizzes and digital learning together, they can make education more fun and they make education easy and can make learners be more engaged in the lesson. Thank you very much for listening to my presentation.